Uh-oh, look what I found back in behind the rose bushes. After I trimmed them, it was hidden in behind. Look at the problem. This white stone facing has either been affected with his conduit going into the wall, or possibly even the water faucet here, allowing water to get on the surface, freezing, and then popping it off, because here's the pieces right here. Now, that's obviously not all the pieces, and they're certainly quite loose, some of these as well. In fact, there's a loose piece right there. And raking along here, I found a couple of other pieces, and I want to make sure I got all the pieces. You know, this can easily happen. It could happen with stone facing or brick facing, and it's easy to repair. Let me show you how. Now, what I'm going to do first of all, now that I've dampened the surface, I'm going to take some Weldbond, add a little bit of water, about 1 to 1, and I'm going to brush that entire area, putting a nice seal coat on there and an adhesive coat that's going to retain the mortar when we make it up. Now, we'll take some Portland cement. I'll take about 3 triangular trowel, top full, and Weldbond I'm going to add about 4 tablespoons. This is like Grandma's recipe. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Add water, making a fairly dry mix, because you are going to be parging it in place. Now there's the consistency you want, really sticky, and that's what you want, because down here at the bottom, you're going to be applying it directly to the wire lath, because that's where the mud or the parge coat has fallen away. Some people will call this the base coat. Now we're ready for the pieces that have to be cut. Now always use the large pieces first, and I'm going to put that piece right there. And you can see I'm going to have to take a little bit off the bottom. I'll take the pencil and I'll just draw a line across the bottom, and that's where I'm going to have to chip it off. Now putting it on a block of wood and using a cold chisel, and just nick it all the way around. And there you go. Now to make up the mortar that we're going to use for putting the stones back in place, we're going to use the same Portland cement mix. Very little sand in this mix. And we're going to use more Weldbond than before. Now I'm using 4 spoonfuls this time, and you'll use about 1/4 cup of Weldbond. There's this the consistency we want. Now just fall off the trowel. You don't have to shake it, it'll come right off the trowel. That's what you want, right there. Now taking the back of the stone and put it on just like you would, well, peanut butter on toast, and pyramid it up in the middle, because you're going to flatten that out when you put it into place. Now you can take the stone, put it down, and just wobble it into place. Well, there you have it, a little bit of touching up with the putty knife here and the mortar. It'll dry the same color as the rest of it here. Might be a job you want to try on a Saturday morning.